What's up guys, this is Tampatec and this is the Nebula Cosmos Max, the most advanced 4K projector. This thing has it all. It has 1500 looms, super bright, and it has 4K resolution, which is going to look amazing if you're connecting it to a PS5 or the new Xbox. It has built-in Chromecast with Google Assistant and Android TV. It also has Dolby 3D sound. There's two different versions. There's the 1080p version of this projector, and this is the 4K version. The main difference between the Cosmos Max and the Cosmos Max has 1500 looms versus the 900 looms on the Cosmos, and the resolution on the Cosmos Max is 4K, and the Cosmos, of course, is 1080p, and the speakers on the Cosmos Max is 4 10-watt speakers versus the 2 10-watt speakers. Other than that, they have the same features. If you want more information about them, check out the links in the video description below. If you mount it about 13 feet away from your wall or screen, which is around 4 meters, it has a built-in digital zoom. You could get around a 150-inch screen or shrink it down to a 70-inch screen. If you are an installer, this is the most user-friendly, easiest to install projector. It has autofocus, auto keystone, and if you mount it upside down, it would actually throw that image right side up. It has 4 10-watt speakers, 3D Dolby Digital sound. You may not even need surround sound. HDR10 for bright, vivid colors. 60 Hz high refresh rate, great for gaming. 2 USB ports, 2 HDMI ports that are 2.0 4K ready, and the HDMI 1 port is audio return channel. So if you have a surround sound receiver you want to utilize, plug your HDMI cable into HDMI 1, which is also the ARC input, and it'll send audio out to your surround sound receiver. So all the apps you're watching on this projector, the Netflix app, Hulu app, all that audio will go straight to your receiver through the HDMI cable. One cable connected to the projector. And of course, it does have an optical output if you have an old school amplifier. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and of course you can cast your screen on your phone to the projector because it does have Chromecast. And of course it's mountable. And if you have a lot of windows in your living room, it does have 1500 looms on that lamp, which is super bright. But of course I highly recommend getting curtains no matter what. And the LED bulb, guess how long it lasts? 30,000 hours. That's insane. Most lamps on projectors last around 5,000 hours. That's like equivalent to like 10 years of watching TV. Now, if you do have a 4K TV and you just want to connect Chromecast with Google TV, they now have a brand new Chromecast with Google TV device that you could download apps to it and install even games on it. And it has a built-in remote with Google Assistant button for voice search. This goes for around $50. Check out the link in the video description below. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see. Wow, it looks pretty nice, and I love the design. So this is of course the lens, and there is a sensor in there. It detects how far away the projector is to the screen and adjusts the autofocus quickly so you can just enjoy the projector and not mess around with the settings and stuff like that, which is terrific. It also senses that if it's upside down or right side up, it will throw that image right side up no matter what. Take it out, of course, portably if you set it on a tripod, or you can mount it using a ceiling mount like I'm going to. So right here, here's the mounting screws, and it has a vent on the bottom and rubber feet if you want to set it on a table. It has 4 10-watt speakers, 2 speakers right here, and 2 speakers right here to give you that Dolby Digital 3D sound. The top part right here lights up with stars. Back here you get the power button, and you get the power in, HDMI 1, which is the audio return channel, ARC, And we have HDMI 2, so you can connect the Fire Stick and plug it into a USB port if you want to do that. You can also download movies or videos and plug it into the USB port. That works as well. And you have the audio output right here, optical. So if your receiver has that, then you may want to connect that. But I highly suggest getting a receiver that has audio return channel, because that's going to give you less cables. It'll send audio and video all throughout one cable. And when you turn on your surround sound receiver, it'll turn on the projector, and vice versa. If you turn on your projector, it'll turn on the receiver, because they do communicate with each other with a feature called HDMI control, CEC, which this thing also has. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out right here. Now, first thing you want to do is sign into your Google account and update the projector. And here's the remote that comes with it. And it takes 2 AAA batteries. You get the power button, the microphone. You tap this button and speak into the microphone. Switch to HDMI 1, it'll switch to HDMI 1. Or you can hit this button and say, hey, play Terminator 2, and it'll switch and search all your apps, and it'll play Terminator 2. Or give you the option to buy Terminator 2 to watch it later on. Of course, this is your nav, and right here, select and press and hold the gear button to pull up the settings. Is your home button and your back button and volume up and down. Go ahead and check this out. So this is the power brick. I'm gonna have a hard time trying to install this on the ceiling projector mount, but I'll figure it out. I might have to just zip tie it to the neck. And here's the power cord. So I'm going to run a power bridge to get power to the projector. The screen is installed, and I mounted it right in front of the TV. So we have the best of both worlds. So during the day we could watch TV, and at night enjoy the projector. Now, of course, I get a lot of light because I have these windows. Might have to get some curtains or some blackout tint. But of course, having an LCD also helps during the day. So my HDMI cable runs out of this wall plate right here, and I have it connected to this HDMI auto switcher. So it automatically switches. If all the other devices are turned off and you turn on one device, it automatically switches to that input. Or you could just hit the button and it'll switch automatically, which is pretty nice. Sometimes you may have to unplug it to reset it. So I have the HDMI cable running all up there in the attic, and it goes straight to the projector. Look at that. So like I said, the power brick, see that power supply? I zip tied it to the neck. That's the only spot I could find. If you guys are interested in how I install these flush mount ceiling speakers, I'll leave a link in the video description below. But actually, we're not even using them. So I'm basically going to just use the 3D Dolby Digital sound that this thing produces. It's not connected to any surround sound receiver, and it's not connected to the speakers at all. So the sound you hear is coming from the projector only. I installed a power bridge, as you see it right there, and that gives the power to the projector, obviously. And behind that pipe right there, I drilled a hole, and that's the HDMI cable going straight down the pipe. Of course, on the side of the power bridge, I could have ran cables and sent it through that little slit. There's a little hole right there. And so not only that, you could have power, you could run cables through that hole on the side. And I have one HDMI cable connected to the projector. I believe it's HDMI 1. And the one on the right is power. Set this up. This is a 120-inch screen, and it's a pull-down screen. So you can mount it to the ceiling or the wall. It's pretty convenient. There you go. Now you don't necessarily need a screen. You can paint your wall white and just project on the white wall. This projector is about 13 feet away, just to give you a heads up. With this cool setup right here, I can actually watch football on this TV and watch ice hockey on the big screen. Of course, I would have to put the string behind there. So this is a great sports setup. So I have Fire TV connected to this TV. It's a 4K Fire TV stick. All right, so that's the image that you see right there on my TV. Let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, it is turning on right now. It's pretty quiet for the most part. And check that out. I love that feature. Yeah, look cool. All right, so even with the lights on, you still get an image on the screen. There's the autofocus right there. Look how quick it is. It's super fast. You might have to turn up the lights to get the autofocus accurate. But look at that. I have the freaking lights on and it still produces a pretty good image, which is pretty impressive. So let's go ahead and turn off these lights and show you. Like, look at that. It looks like my TV screen. I've never seen a projector look as good as a TV screen. All right, so let me go ahead and just pull that all the way down so you guys get to enjoy the awesome image. Look at that. That's amazing, right? Play Tampatec on YouTube.
Playing Tampatec on YouTube.
Let's see if it pulls up any of my videos.
What's up, guys? This
Oh,
is Tampatec,
dang.
and I'm going to show you
It did.
2 ways to update your PS5. If your controller's not working or...
Wow, that's cool. So if you want to pause and play, hit the select button or hit the pause and play button. I'm going to hit the home button now and it sends you back home. Pretty easy. Go down and you got your YouTube. I already linked my YouTube to it and my Google Play Music and the Google Play Store. I could download all these apps. I got Hulu downloaded. Now, for some reason, I had to go into the Google Store, the Google Play Store, and download Nebula Manager. And the reason why is because I had to download Netflix. So there must have been some kind of thing with going on with Netflix. But if you want to download Netflix, you just have to go to the Google Play Store, then search Nebula, download the Nebula app, and then once you open up the Nebula app, then you could download all these apps. If you have no internet, by the way, the projector of course still works. You would have to switch to HDMI 1 or HDMI 2, whatever you have connected to it, like a cable box, and that would work, just like a regular projector would. But of course, to make this a smart projector, it needs internet. And right here is where you switch your inputs. And let's go to settings. So right here is your projector settings. So you got your projector settings right here. You can change the color temperature. If you're displaying it on a different color wall, you could just choose that. And I guess the tint will change on the projector, if I'm not mistaken. You have auto keystone, or you can manually change it. I'll show you what it looks like. It works so fast. So I'm going to go ahead and mess it up and see how fast the auto keystone works. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the auto keystone on. Boom. Look how quick that is. This thing is so fast. And look at the zoom. The zoom is amazing. So this is 13 feet away, around 4 meters. And look at the zoom. Look at that. I could go as small as, that's like maybe like a 60-inch screen or something like that, or as big as a 150-inch screen. This is so user-friendly and install-friendly. If you're an installer, you would love this projector, because when I mounted it upside down, I didn't even have to mess with any of the features. It already threw the image right side up instantly, and autofocused and auto keystoned. Everything was automatic. It saved me like 20 minutes in messing around with settings. And right here's your autofocus. But you also have a dedicated autofocus button on top. And here's your projection. So I'm going to go ahead and set it to, I'm saying like rear. There we go. So this is all messed up, right? And then I could go to auto. Look how fast it works. Boom. You could choose optical if you're using optical, but set it to auto because it really does a great job. All right, HDMI, you got HDMI 2 and HDMI 1. That's how I just switched to HDMI 1 by accident, but I hit the home button and it brings me back home. Let's go back into settings now. Now, another quick way to get into settings is press the gear button right here. Press and hold it, and then it pulls up right here. So HDMI 1 supports HDMI 2.0 4K and HDMI 2, of course, and it's also 4K ready. And here's your CEC settings, which is the HDMI control feature. So if you turn on your PlayStation will turn on the projector, or if you turn on the projector, it'll turn on the PlayStation. And here's all the settings in the CEC menu. Now click on apps. Here's all your apps, and you can configure them or delete them if you want to. Here's device preferences. Here's your storage. We've got 12 gigs of storage, which is pretty impressive. You could choose your home screen, I guess. You could customize the home screen. And here's your device LED. What is this? Oh, you could turn off the logo. Oh, all right. And you can turn that off too. Your Chromecast is built in, so of course you can screencast to this projector. And right here you could connect Bluetooth devices to the projector or remotes. So let's go ahead and play some music. This is my son's band. Click on that and you can hear the audio. Check out the audio. Oh, real quick too. It works fast. And the Nebula Connect app, I'm going to show you that. So you can actually control the projector with your phone. Let's go ahead and connect the device. Of course, your Wi-Fi has to be turned on. All right, so now I can use this app to navigate. Isn't that nice? No more searching for a remote. And hit the home button, brings you back home. Here's your back button, and you can type in. You have a full keyboard, which is pretty convenient, which your TV remote obviously does not have that, or a projector remote does not have that. You also got mouse mode, so if you're using this as an office projector, this might be right up your alley. Here's your volume control right here. So if you guys are interested in how I installed this projector screen and projector, go ahead and post a comment below and let me know if you're interested in that tutorial. I could go ahead and create that video because I did record myself doing the installation. If you guys are interested in the Nebula Cosmos Max or the 1080p version, go ahead and check out the links in the video description below. If this video was informative, give me a big thumbs up. If you know anyone interested in these projectors, go ahead and click on the share button below and share this video to them. Help someone out. Subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay updated on the latest tech videos.